It's time for ignition and straight up automobile pimping.
Dude, where's my car?
Welcome back to another installment of Dude, Where's My Car? I'm your host, Tom, and I've got my co-host with me, the man of muscle, Mr. Tony Hung. How you going, brother?
I am very good. I'm actually excited for today.
Yeah? What's that?
I am, because I'm not tired. And it's on a Wednesday night, and the weather is perfect.
Oh, yeah, true. It's funny. We've changed the podcast recording day, and we're kind of working out for us.
Yes.
In between us, Tony, we've got a very special guest. Not only is this guest very special, but it's actually our first girl, lady on the podcast.
Indeed.
We have no one else other than Jess, the owner of Blossom herself.
Yes.
Jess, how you going?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
This is your first time doing a podcast, eh?
Yes.
Are you nervous?
Sort of.
That's a lie. It was we all were. I was nervous the first time we were doing it as well.
Yeah, we'll get into it, and you'll forget that you're doing a podcast altogether. I find it interesting that you're nervous only just because you hold like awesome events, of which there are like thousands of people at, and I feel like you have to talk to everyone.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know if you guys remember at the birthday bash when I got up on stage. That was nerve-wracking. Yeah.
I do, because I have a video of it. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Tony Hung himself won an award that night.
Oh, did you? What'd you win?
I did.
What was it, Tony?
What did I win?
I think it'd be weird if you didn't win the Australian domestic vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
Considering you
Aussie
have,
car.
yeah, considering you have one of the gnarliest orange fantail V8s going around in.
So now you're bringing it up because yes, there was a bit of a friendly competition going on with Chris. It was going on. It was like who was going to take it home, and then yeah. So thank you for that trophy. It's sitting in the showroom right now as well.
Oh, nice.
It sits behind my office table, and I look at it every day, wishing I could win more.
Oh, that's cute.
Actually, right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I should have brought it, right?
No, you're just rubbing it in people's faces, bro. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'll stop.
I don't know if you've listened to this podcast before, Jess, but we like to do a little bit of a deep dive on our guests who come on and get to understand who they are as people and why they get into cars and the types of cars you've driven and owned, and like just, I guess, get a really good understanding of who you are. So who are you, Jess, and what car do you drive?
I drive a 350Z, so I'm known as 350 BBY. Yes. That 350 that I just put up in, that's my new one. So
I was going to say it's pretty nice.
thank you. Yeah, I literally just bought it. Like I think 2 weeks ago, a week ago.
Oh my God, that is fresh.
Yeah.
Have you already modded it already, or is it already modded?
No, I bought it like that. Yeah, I haven't done anything.
Really?
Oh well, I put the wheels on.
Okay.
Yeah,
they're pretty nice too.
Thank you. Yeah, the fitment's very good. It took me a really long time. I learnt about offset and all that stuff. So yeah.
Oh, well, we'll deep dive into that. I want to know, but I am a sucker for a black 350Z, and I'm honestly a fan of the original orange that it came out in. I don't know why, but it just looks so good. It brings me back to my childhood as well. Like I used to froth them and want one so badly. I'm pressuring Dan right now to go buy one.
I never. What orange?
It came, so Nissan 350s.
The sunset orange?
Yeah. I don't know why. It just worked for me. I was like, yes, that is a nice color. But you see on any of the car, especially a Toyota Camry, and you're like,
yeah. They work on the Z's, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So that's what you got now, but let's roll back. Like, what was your first car?
My first car was a Mini Cooper. Yeah, so random. I know,
What?
It's so crazy. Yeah, I had one of those, the 2001 Mini Coopers, so like the blue one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, is that
The classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like the Italian Job, like the movie classic?
No. Oh, no, it's not that bad. That is like really classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a. I feel like you see it on the streets. Like they're not like so old. Yeah.
The modern day classic one. where you send
Okay.
them all around.
An S or just a Cooper?
Just a Cooper.
Yeah, okay, mad. I've never driven one. What's it like?
Everything is a circle.
What?
Yeah, like everything is a circle inside. It's really crazy.
So it's boxy on the outside, but on the inside it's like a circle.
Yeah, everything is circle. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's like such a quirk that nobody really talks about it. But everything is a circle.
I know the infotainment, it's a big circle in the middle.
Yeah. But like everything
Circle,
else is a circle
vents,
in the car.
Circle wheels.
Yeah.
Is that like the old British ones before it got taken over by BMW and stuff? Or because I know BMW owns it, right? Now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's more, I don't know, but the modern day ones. It's not the classic Mr. Bean ones.
Go on. What's a Mr. Bean car, bro? A Mini Moke.
I know. We'll pass on that. Okay, so you started with that, but what got you to buy that car, or were you gifted that car?
My dad actually built that car for me. So he bought it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then he like refurbished it for me. Yeah.
I'd be idiotic of me to not ask. Your old man knows how to build cars?
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know what he was doing, but yeah, he rebuilt that for me and then got it working because we bought it off of an auction place.
Yeah.
So it was like a ship box pretty much when we bought it.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, so he redid everything for me and then I didn't look after it, but a hole in the engine and then had to scrap it for $400. Yeah.
Who was more sad, you or your old man?
Or was it cheering that I'm getting a next car?
Yeah. Oh, it
So
bad.
was there a car after that between the Z?
I
Yeah.
bought a Subaru Impreza RS on my piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a go-to thing for a P-plater to do. I can
Yeah, it
relate.
was really good to thrash.
So you sold it thrash to someone else?
Sorry?
You sold it thrash to someone else?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I sold it with an oil leak, so
Oh, that's a common problem with Subaru.
Subaru.
That's not
Yeah.
your fault.
That's the Subaru life. They got to deal with it.
yeah.
Hang on. I don't want to like skip it because I feel like your old man's kind of like a pivotal moment in your life. Like, did he work on cars for a living? Was he in a workshop or
Oh,
whatever?
no. He was just one of those people that like had a lot of hobbies. You know, just the Swiss Army knife.
I like that
Yeah.
saying. That's kind of, I wouldn't call us a Swift Army knife, but I'd say we're pretty much in that category.
Yep.
Yeah, like you just like be doing things.
What did he do?
He was an engineer by trade.
Oh, okay. That
Okay,
explains
so
it.
it's in there.
Yeah, so he's smart.
Yep.
We're not smart.
Yeah.
The stuff that he's doing, he knows if it's safe or not.
Whereas
He
I'm,
can justify and reason it.
yeah. He does everything by the book, and we're up here trying to draw things in the air. You're like, I don't think that's safe. Okay. Did he help build the Subaru?
We didn't do much with the Subaru. I pretty much just like had an exhaust on it, and that was it.
What exhaust, if you don't mind me asking?
I have no idea.
It's in me to ask, especially for Subarus, and now I know that it's on the back of that 350Z. I work for ProSpeed, right? So that's my 9 to 5 job, and NVIDIA is our brand.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I have to ask every single time now. It's
Every
like,
person that comes on, what exhaust is that? What exhaust is
I
that?
have to, because if it's an X dork, it's
It's frowned upon.
yeah, well, look, people can like whatever the hell they like. It doesn't bother me. Sounds personal, right? But yeah, I always just find it interesting. Who's rocking what and why? I want to know why. Why'd you pick that exhaust?
Yeah.
But anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
Okay, so there wasn't much done to the Subaru. Was there another car?
No. I had a Z.
So straight to the Z.
Yeah, the convertible Z. And now I've got this Z.
How did that Z come into being?
Yeah.
Because before I even knew you, obviously I recognized the car, as I suppose most people in car worlds do, right? You know, everyone by their bloody Instagram
car,
handle, by the car.
All the plates, yeah.
Yeah, all the plates, right? How, from what I remember, I saw that around a lot. Did you put a lot of time and effort and energy into that Z?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was going to be my forever car.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like really, really gutted when I like got into the accident and I lost the Z.
Well, we'll touch on that in a second. Run me through the Z. Like, what was in it? Was it stock? Was it?
So I bought it. Give me a second. I have to remember. I don't know. I didn't really do much. I feel like it looked really modded, but like realistically, there wasn't much done to it. So I had like I had the spoiler, the wing, like the big wing, and then I had the amuse bar, the headlights. I mean the headlights. Yeah, I feel like I didn't do much, but it looked like I did a lot. Yeah.
Plus, it's all about like that stance as well, right? Because the wing topped it off for me. And not many people would, I feel like, go out there and rock a convertible 350.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just a general observation.
I was driving actually on the road, and a guy was like, he pulled up next to me and was like, I've never seen a convertible Z before. And he was like, he was just like shocked, and he was like, give me some. And I was like, I don't, this is the exact same as any other Z. I don't know what to tell you.
My big question was, what got you into the Zs? Because the Z is a car that it's been talked heavily upon amongst our group. Until last night, we're still talking about all chipping in to buy a 350. Not the 370, but a 350 in particularly.
Yeah.
What made you jump into that car?
I actually have no idea. I've always wanted a 350.
Always one.
Good answer.
The shape of it, but convertible or the hardtop?
I think I've always wanted the convertible, but because I've gotten that, now I've bought a hardtop. I feel like these are very like
the shape of it?
No, they're like an acquired taste. Like people don't like. It's not like a Supra. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I'm falling in love. I did a whole 350 and a 370 full builds list because, it's in the talks to get one.
Yeah.
I don't know. It goes back to that childhood thing for me with the Zs, especially the 350. I love the sound they produce with the exhaust and a mad turbo and everything. I reckon it sounds mean. Coming up like hill climbs and things like that. You take that thing and you go up. Oh God, it's my favorite road. Bell's Line of Road all the way through the Blue Mountains, and you're ripping it through the valley. Oh my God, that thing sounds amazing.
I like it too.
You wouldn't have bought one, right?
Yeah. No, like when I was thinking about what car to buy next after the accident, I just like couldn't think of, like, I just wanted a Z. Like I just didn't want anything else.
Was it hard to buy the next Z?
What do you mean?
Was it hard to find one that was good?
Oh, it was. Yeah, it was so hard to find one. But as soon as I found one, it was like I bought it within the day. Like I went to go see it, and then I bought it the next day.
Ooh.
That's got to be good, surely.
Was
that
the first one you looked at?
No.
Did you go through a lot of pretty thrashed up ones, or was it?
Yeah, I saw one that was like a little bit. Yeah.
Run us through it, because
we'd love the insight.
Yeah, I really, really, really want to know. Maybe share the details of the ones that you didn't like, so we don't go see them either. We're generally considering all chipping in and getting a 350 to drift. So it'll be a Car Culture Australia car that like 7 of us all chip in and we all go ham.
Oh yeah.
So
it's hard to find. I felt like I got it for a really good price. Like I think they're on the market for like 23. I got this one for 15. So
Jesus.
Crazy, and mechanically is amazing.
What distinguishes because you look at it at Facebook Marketplace? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what distinguishes like a good one from a bad one? Do you go like, oh, I definitely wanted a black one or a blue one or whatever it is, right? Do you look at it from that stance and then go, okay, I want to see that? Or did you just go see as many as you can?
I preferred, so I really wanted a black manual hardtop. And then I kind of, I don't know, like I didn't think any other Z was worth looking at because it's not something that I what I wanted to buy. Yeah.
No, that's fair enough. Like a black 350Z, man, it's so sexy.
With the wheels on there now, it's so hot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so sexy. It's so good.
Yeah.
What out of curiosity, when you were viewing them, was there anything that stood out to you like immediately? Like, do you know what's wrong with them just on a baseline? You don't?
I feel like when they tell me the problems, I'm like, oh, I had that problem too. Yeah.
So no one was trying to bullshit you?
No, because they're all valid Z problems.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I always wonder like what people will come up with. So I'll give you an example. When we were hunting for an MX-5 to turn into the track car, we tried to look at a few. I saw some pretty bottom of the barrel stuff, and they're known for rust, right? It's an old car. The guy who sold it, who is a really nice person, I think he might even listen to this podcast.
We told him about it.
Yeah. Like, he was very tactical in the way he sold the car. He was very blatant about what was wrong with it, but then he was also very tactical about how he hid things. So I knew MX-5s had rust, and I was totally fine with that. But it wasn't until that we bought the car and we brought it into the workshop here to start working on it. We had to strip it all apart and then put it back together to basically start assessing what was wrong with it. And pretty much the whole thing, which he could have avoided, is if he took the spare tire out of the car, which was holding all the rust together in the car, there's now like nature's own weight reduction little holes in the back. It's fine because all we're going to do is just cut it all out and re-weld it. So it's nothing. But I always find like people who do really sneaky, I don't think he's trying to be sneaky, but I do think people out there are really clever at hiding things.
Yeah.
Just to get by.
Yeah.
I did actually go see a 180SX, which is like one of my dream cars. And it was really cheap. So it was like, they're like on the market for like 60K or something like that. I found one for 20. And then, I know, crazy.
What?
Yeah, but it was rusted like everywhere, like the side skirts and everything. It wasn't even worth opening the doors. Like I didn't even want to see the inside.
Wow.
Yeah.
So proper roll and shell.
Yeah.
Not even. Crumbling shell.
Of crumbly, yeah. God. Have you ever had a horror story? I feel like you work with so many cars and I'm not talking about your clients. I just mean like the cars that come in and out of here. Surely you must see some stuff where you're like,
not really the cars, but how people treat their cars. It's something that it surprises me. It's all the money they put into it, but how they treat the interior or the inside of the car. Like the exterior might look like beautiful. But then the inside, like this not being like the 4B stuff in it, but like show cars. The carpet's filled with like twigs, dirt, sand, mud, and you're like, it looks immaculate on the outside. Then you look at the inside and it's like, or inside you can just smell that. Just, there's something that's going off in the car and you're like, you can still smell it, but they still have that little jelly bean little thing there. It's like you can smell that, but there's still that scent that comes through.
my bad one at the minute is that again being an old car, I don't know if it's just because it's an MX-5 too, but when we bought it, it of course smells like an old man's car.
Okay.
And I'm like, God damn it. We're going to rip everything out of the car, so it's okay. I'm not worried about it, but I'm like, I got to deal with this smell until it goes away. Yeah. I'm excited. Anyway, I feel like we jumped the gun a little bit in terms of getting to the new car. Let's go back a step and talk about obviously something that's like a pretty sensitive topic. And I feel like a few of us have been there in terms of crash cars. It's like a heart drop moment.
Yeah.
I know I messaged you like just sending my condolences and stuff because they're like, it's such a horrible feeling. Yeah. What happened?
Oh, okay. So I was going on the motorway.
Yeah.
And it was like a cruise. And then I nicked so we were exiting and I nicked the curb and then that sent my car fishtailing and then right into a pole.
Yeah. Where at?
Wollongong.
Oh, wow.
So the toll back was at 1K. Yeah.
What? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You were on a cruise?
Yeah, we were on it was like, yeah.
Yeah, wow. Fuck.
Yeah.
I suppose that's where like your mates really come in and try like.
Yeah, a lot of people stopped to help. It was I didn't feel like it was a big crash. Like everyone else was like really worried because they were like, oh my God, that was horrible. But like it felt like a bumper car. Like the airbag didn't come off or anything. Like, so I got out of the car and I was like, what's the big deal? Like, and I was like, you know.
Yeah.
But everyone was like, oh my god, like, oh my god, are you okay? Like, stuff like that. But it didn't feel like a big crash at all. Yeah.
Do you think that was like shock in the moment, and did it hit you? I mean, I'm not saying you weren't upset that your car was crashed. Obviously, you were upset, but did it just hit you later?
No, it didn't. No, I mean, like, it physically didn't feel like a big crash.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, fire
But
out.
it happened so quick.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, I've been on cruises. I'm not going to name her, but like, I feel it because she loves her car so much. But like she didn't crash, but like just something went wrong. And some people, especially when this is like their outlet, this is all they have, and something goes wrong.
Yeah.
You like, it's such a heart sinking moment. You're like, oh, you start stressing out, and you go, oh, I'm so far away from home. Like it's so.
Everything's just all hits you on once you look at it, and then the next second it just
Yeah.
Yeah.
everything comes flying in. This, that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next minute, you need a mate with a trailer.
Yeah. Oh, the tow back was so expensive. I couldn't believe it.
Were they? Was
Was
this?
it towards somewhere, or was it on the way home?
We were going towards, so I didn't even get
Enjoy
to the
it.
location.
Oh no.
Was that your cruise or someone else's cruise?
No, it was Caddick.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Far out, man. Well, I'm sorry again that it happened. It's a terrible
okay.
feeling.
It's okay.
What So what like happened after that? Because did you salvage any part of that car?
Not really, besides the wheels.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I always wonder like what people like. I wonder if people want stuff like that. Because if you didn't like salvage the wing or anything like that.
Oh no, I did take the wing
Oh,
off.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
wait, did airbags explode for that one?
No.
No airbags. So
What?
Yeah.
it was a bit. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's what I mean. Like, it didn't feel like a big crash. So I got out of the car and I was just like, is this a write-off? And everyone was like, are you okay? Like, are you delirious? And I was like, well, I don't know. Like, it didn't feel like I didn't feel like it was a big crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's everyone's first question. Is it okay? Is it
Yeah.
repairable? And we're all fingers crossed, like, please say yes.
Yeah. Please, no bend in the chassis.
Yeah.
No, yeah. It's I suppose it's kind of, the way you did have your accident and stuff. It is kind of like a big thumbs up to the 350 then, and the actual make of it, because arguably it is like a chunky car, right? Like it's wide, right? So it's kind of, I'd argue it's safe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you did say what? You fishtailed and then
And
you
then I
hit
went
the pole,
right, yeah.
into the pole, but
So I went like right into the pole. So the pole went straight through the car and then like underneath. Like, and
okay, so
underneath.
like it rolled forward and then you rolled through on top of the pole, like hit the and then rolled on top.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it went through the car and then the pole fell down onto the floor.
Oh, some big front damage.
Yeah. It was so bad that they didn't even bother to, like, they wrote it off based off of a photo.
Wow.
Like, it wasn't even worth it for them. Yeah.
Right.
I'm not an expert in these things, so I can't judge or make that call. If that's what they said they were going to do, then that's what they were going to do.
Yeah.
But yeah. Shannon's cover you?
It was enthusiast.
Oh, okay.
all right.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of debatable topic. It's really weird that you bring that word up. I have just suddenly got onto like a weird like feed on social media yesterday when I got home, and it was all about the chat between enthusiasts and Shannon's.
I saw that, I think.
Yeah, maybe it was going viral. I don't know, but it was on like car pages for days, and I was like, "What is going on?" And people are like switching over to enthusiasts. Sorry,
Oh,
Shannon's.
good.
Sorry, if they're listening.
The comment section here was like some people were just up in Shannon's a lot.
Yeah.
But then a lot of people just saying stuff about Shannon's, going to enthusiasts. But yeah, it was just the two that were going off. I saw that.
Yeah,
It must have been viral.
I was wondering if like Shannon's and enthusiasts are looking at these comments just being like,
yes, keep going, sharing it.
but so many more people like praising what I noticed, enthusiasts, way
Yeah.
more.
Enthusiast is really good.
Did you get the claim quickly? Because that's what everyone was
Yes.
saying, like they're that good when it comes to getting your claim, like pretty much not on the spot, but
Yeah, but I think it all took like a month. But they won't cover my new car because of the engine difference.
what's the engine difference?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Wait, so
So I had a DE with my last 350. I had a DE.
Yep.
And this one is the HR.
HR. So
And
that's
they
like
won't-
the 07 up one.
Yeah.
Oh, different year models.
Different year model.
Yeah. So they won't cover this one because I'm under 30, which is weird.
What?
So it's what?
Yeah.
It's in that dangerous vehicle thing.
Yeah.
The reason why, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you explain it to me? I don't understand. Does it have a turbo on it or something?
No.
No, there's some cars under certain ages where if young people, I'm not the best with it, but what I was told is, some cars with people under certain ages, it's classified as a dangerous vehicle.
Yeah.
Or with it being classified as dangerous, it classifies as a supercar for that age.
Hang on. We have a man who sells cars who just so happens to be our producer, Dan.
All right, so practically how it works is some insurance companies, something like NRMA, something like Suncorp, will not insure sports cars. If it's classified as a sports car, it will not be insured for anyone under 25. So the only only couple of companies out there that can do it. For me exactly, I couldn't go with anybody except Amy with me because I was under 20. I was 24 when I got the i30N. But if you have a sports car and you're under 25, you can't insure a car through certain companies.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah. So I thought that as well, but I'm 26, but this one is because I'm under 30.
Some of them can be up
Just
to
25,
30,
yeah.
but it just depends on the insurer. Like NRMA is all 30.
Yeah.
I know Suncorp is 25 because we use Suncorp at work, but it just depends on the insurance company.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Thank you for that input, Dan. I really appreciate that, man. That's nice.
Applause.
He's the one who gives himself an applause. Yeah, there you go.
That's what I was waiting for.
Fucking hell. Okay, that's good to know though. But also, that kind of sucks. So what are you doing now for
I
insurance?
have no idea. I've got no idea. Yeah, NRMA is like so expensive.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
No.
But I feel like it's the only option I have right now.
I feel like when you get to that stage, I don't know if you do this, you don't have to disclose, but like when you've got a cluster of cars, I certainly did this with my family because we had a lot of work utes and farm cars and things like that. They're working vehicles, so we would just house it under like our family package where it's like 10 cars underneath the same thing. So like technically some parts of it was more expensive, but then to have them all underneath the same banner with the same covering costs, it was so much cheaper.
Yeah.
You do that, right?
It's like a fleet discount.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fleet, family, business, the more the merrier.
So all I'm saying is maybe you can get your Blossom crew to... It's not a bad shout. I feel like maybe we should impose that on the whole team here.
Yeah.
Interesting. So who are you with now? Oh, okay, you said no one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Okay.
one.
Obviously he's got CTP, but yeah.
Yeah.
Have a look at Amy. Amy will cover you.
Yeah.
And it's not for expensive either
Okay.
because that's what I did for my i30.
But will they cover the mods?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just want to go out there and quickly say this is general advice. We are in no way... they in no way sponsor this podcast.
We are no
and-
way professionals.
Yeah, and are we not professionals? Read the PDF. Sorry, just in case we get absolutely fucked for that. So moving forward now into the new car, what does the mod list on this new Z have other than obviously an NVIDIA exhaust, which I'm stoked about? I wish I was still wearing my NVIDIA shirt. I had it on before.
I'm definitely gonna put the suspension back on. So I'm gonna slam it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what suspension?
I've got BC Golds.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that. Well, I took them off of the last car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just swap them over.
Yep.
That's pretty much it that I have so far. I want to get clear tail lights.
Okay. You're not a fan of like the murdered out black thing where it's like tinted tail lights on a black car, everything's black?
Oh yeah, I want to like a stealth sort of vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to get a Nismo V4 bumper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I found out about polyurethane bumpers. That's so crazy. So crazy. I watched the video and I was like, what the fuck? Oh my God. Have you seen it?
No, what video is this?
It's like the bumper is rubber.
Is rubber.
Yeah.
So you can go
So
full.
like literally bumps, like, I'm sorry, like bounces back. Yeah.
You've seen it.
Have I?
There used to be an MX-5 rolling around Sydney with one.
Is that what that Chris guy needs who's got that purple MX-5? Because that thing is to the floor. If he drives Ed around anymore with that bloody front split of his, is going to snap.
I don't know. No, Chris, the purple one.
Yeah.
He's on bags.
Oh,
Bag.
okay. Did you supply that?
No, I didn't. But we will be talking. But no, there was another, I think the light blue one, and he was static as fuck. And he would go into shopping centers, and you just see his whole bike crunch underneath.
And then
Once he rolls it, pew,
Yeah.
it just bounces
yeah,
right
yeah,
back.
yeah.
what about the scratches?
What do you mean?
I know it's rubber, but like surely there's like
Yeah, well, it's not. At least it's not cracking.
yeah, okay, it's not snapped and it's not crumbled and whatever, but like
Yeah.
surely, you know, like
There'll be wear and tear, scratches
there'll-
here and
yeah,
there,
there'll
but
be scratches.
so what do you just get a paint can and just
better than a cracked bar, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there a direction where the Z is going to? More show, being with like
Yeah.
a Blossom, or is it more track?
I do wanna take it to track because I've never like actually fully sent it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to experience it in my car.
maybe you should come join us. That's exactly the type of events we do.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Yeah.
I like it.
I'm all for it. Our whole like mantra is like trying to connect the street to the track. Because that's why like we love what you do in terms of the show scene. And I feel like everyone's got their place. Ours is like just so track orientated. We just want to absolutely send it. And it's more just like learning about what you can do as a person, what your car can do, just understanding what it's all about. So like we absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I'd love to get you out there on the track, especially in a
Yeah.
350, man. I don't think there's enough out there doing
There's
it.
not many.
Yeah, really?
I see there's a lot of them at the drift events, but like circuit, none.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some 370s, but I've never seen a 350.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're right. There's always 370s, never a 350 though.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like, it sounds awesome. Imagine getting footage of your car going around the track. It sounds amazing. I love it.
Yep.
Full headers, like extractor system going straight out. Like, oh,
We'll
No.
make it happen.
yeah, we'll make it happen. We'll
make it
talk
happen.
after
Yeah.
We'll
the
keep
show.
sending you invites. You'll be there.
Yeah. So more show stands. Like, do you, with the whole like showcast scene, and this is a really good segue because I think it's going to lead in obviously to Blossom and all that type of stuff. With like the showcast scene, do you think it's changed heaps, and do you think you've made an impact on that with Blossom?
I feel like Blossom has made an impact. I feel like Blossom is a safe space for the people that like aren't very like confident in their builds or like want to see cars but like don't really know where to start and like they're nervous about it and stuff like that. I feel like that's what Blossom does for the car community.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Do you think it was kind of like more toxic before?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I feel like it still is.
Yeah. We're trying to change it.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
it's so hard though because people are picking apart Blossom and stuff like that, and it's shitty because it's the one of the few positive parts of the car community right now, and I feel like people are picking apart that, and it's just not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me cut back to how and what. What made you start Blossom? Because we've mentioned it, or even to the audience that's watching, what is Blossom? To those that
Blossom?
don't know, so we've got like a lot of people, like there'll be a special guest that we'll bring on for a voice recording today. He's a truck driver and he listens to our podcast when he drives his truck around
nice.
interstate.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
there's-
cute.
It was honestly, it almost made me cry. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so to those people not in Sydney or that don't know about Blossom, or I know you guys are interstate, what is Blossom and what made you start?
I don't. So Blossom is supposed to be the positive. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this.
So good.
I don't know. I feel like Blossom is. Fuck. I'm not having a good. I'm having a brain
That's
fart
okay.
right now.
I love it. It's authentic.
It's true. Well, let me phrase it as in, when did Blossom start and then how did it start?
I started Blossom October of 2022, so it's been like a year and a bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's not long. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
It's not long at all. Yeah.
And the birthday bash event, being
Yeah.
that hectic.
Yeah.
It's big growth for 1 year.
Yeah.
I remember being up on the pillar stage or whatever it is you call it, where we were stage at Eastern Creek for that event. I just remember posting a photo and then someone in your team's like, whoever got that photo, you're amazing. And I was like, that was me. You're welcome. But okay, so it started honestly not that long ago, and it's pretty incredible the growth that you've had and like what you guys do, and you're interstate, right?
Yes.
How does that work?
It's me driving. So, yeah.
Interstate, or
Yeah,
are
yeah,
you
yeah,
driving the ship, you mean?
No, yeah, like I drive interstate to do the meets.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Yeah, so one of the things that really upset me with like the hate that I get and stuff like that is that they don't realize, like people don't realize the effort that I actually put in. So like I'm actually driving, like I'm making the drive, like I'm driving the 8 hours to Melbourne to like make a meet in Melbourne, and they don't realize that I'm doing that. And then so when I receive hate and stuff like that, it just upsets me because it makes me feel like they don't realize the effort that I'm putting into the, like, to give them like a meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We feel you on that. Don't get me wrong. Like
Because
the
to
amount
us-
of effort, like, I mean, we told you before, like we had a team meeting last night. We're a team of 13. Just getting my approval from my producer. 13 people like now, which is gnarly. And that comes with so much time, effort, like management, like there's so much to it. And you're all like mates at the end of the day, just trying to make something work.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I hear you, mate. Like the amount of effort and after hours, because you got your 9 to 5 job.
Yeah. Oh no, I do Blossom full time.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm envious.
Well, even though that's our goal.
Yeah.
Okay, then we could delve in deeper right into it.
Fuck.
Okay, so when you say interstate, to us, like we didn't know you did all the driving over. Like, is there a team there that helps you do it, or?
Yeah, I have a team in Melbourne that helps me. So it's not like entirely me driving to Melbourne with all my shit and doing a meet there, you know.
Thought so, yep.
Yeah. Like but I still have to ship my like stock over there and stuff like that. Yeah, so yeah.
Fuck. I'm not going to ask you your business practices, but Jesus Christ, how do you manage that? Like, how do you just go,
It's actually really, it's like it's a trip. Like I make a trip out of it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like stay there a week or whatever and
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
do some shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the cars there as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is really living it.
Oh, wow. Okay. So in terms of who's helping you, like, do you orchestrate the events? Like, I imagine you're obviously a part of everything, but like, do you go, yeah, we're going to do this event on this weekend? Or is it like your team member goes, I'm going to handle this in Queensland, or I'm going to do this and you're going to be there and you're going to bring everything up? Like, how does it all work?
We have, so I've got state managers.
Yeah.
And then they sort of orchestrate whatever they want to do that week, or like if they want to see their team, they want to see the reps, or like they want to do a dinner or something like that, they'll plan that. As for like meets or events, that's me. So then that's me driving there. So I'll drive to Melbourne or I'll drive to Queensland. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Do you have a preference over which state? You don't have to answer that. I was just being cheeky.
Come on, oh no.
I think I like I like Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Yeah.
Why? Just
The scene's bigger.
yeah.
Melbourne's the cars there are nicer. Queensland scares me.
Why?
I don't know. They're really, there's so much hate there.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of drama and there's yeah.
Fair enough. I feel like, I mean, I hope I don't get hate for this, but like I do feel like Queensland is predominantly V8. I know there's a million other cars there and everyone can drive whatever the hell they want, but I always feel like it's LS, like HSV, V8, Ford, Falcon, like Barra. It's always that stuff that's in Queensland, and all they do is just donuts. Like,
Yeah.
like,
I think that's your interpretation.
I know. I got enough people, like I follow a few people everywhere. Like everyone does some really cool shit.
That is probably the reason why I want to go to Queensland.
I understand. We want to go to every racetrack around the country.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's our thing. Like that's what we want to do. That's what Tony and I want to do. I want to race on every track in this country and try to drive as many cars as I possibly can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So every time we go into state, I'm going to hit someone up. Either that, we know a girl who's got a truck business, and we're going to try swindle her to taking all of our cars interstate and see how we go from there.
That would be fun.
Carly, I love you. Thank you.
Love you, Mum.
Love you, Mum. Yeah, we all call her Mum. But yeah. Okay, so what's like, I mean, you mentioned something a little bit challenging before, but like you started it from nothing, correct? Blossom. Mm-hmm. What is actually the most challenging thing? Because I know you say you put the effort in, but like what's actually the most challenging thing you found, especially starting it to getting it where it is today? Like what were the growing pains like?
I think it's trying to keep the freshness. Like I don't want to have the same meat, like the same location or the same vibes and stuff like that. Like I'm always constantly trying to like figure out a way to be different and like I don't want to be like every other car community.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You want to be unique and different and stuff. I'd argue you're doing a pretty good job of that because when the Dragons came out, I was like...
I actually just dropped new shirts that are reflective.
What do you mean?
Reflective shirts, merch.
I'm old. You got to ease me into it. I don't know what that means.
I should have brought you guys to the jet tags, but I just dropped a new collection, pretty much.
Oh, man.
What's the name for the collection? Is there a name for it?
Black collection.
Oh, black reflective. I should know what this is.
Know.
Okay. If I saw it, I'd know what you're talking about, right? Yeah.
Man,
Okay.
This guy has no sense of fashion. It's
I don't.
It's okay.
okay with that. Okay.
She's like, yeah, that's why you should wear my merch. You start looking better.
Yeah. Okay, I looked a lot onto Blossom. It doesn't seem like it's just a car club. Like a bit of it looks like it's an apparel brand as well, right?
Yeah, it's a brand, first and foremost.
So it's not a car club. It's a
Yes.
brand.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a brand that's centered around community.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was there a interest in like fashion designing? Hence all that came out.
What?
As in,
It's not an apparel brand. It's supposed to be a car accessories. That's the goal.
Yeah.
But people
Generally
like
like it.
apparel. Yeah, so I've brought out apparel, but yeah.
so I was looking at the designs on the shirts. It's something we got to learn.
Oh,
They
yeah.
look amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I have zero talent when it
As
comes to
you-
graphic design.
See our shirts? We've just got the logo.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it's not even like technically our logo. We actually have a new like actual logo being made right now. This is like our business tag.
Oh yeah.
But it just seemed to work just for now because we were so determined on doing everything else. And then we're like, oh, it'll work.
We slap a shirt quickly on together, temporarily, and make it happen.
Yeah. We thought we had to do it.
Yeah.
I have zero skills when it comes to graphic design or styling or anything like that whatsoever.
Me
So
too.
please don't ever ask me to design a shirt ever. No, it's not happening.
Me too. I have an amazing artist. She's changed my life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is she like an official team member or?
She's just an artist. Like she
Yeah.
draws for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why? I assume there's a huge love for the JDM scene. That's obvious. But like, is that how you attributed the designs of Blossom and what that was going to be? Or was it actually going to be called something completely different?
What do you mean?
Like Blossom or even like the branding that you have for like, because you've got the koi, right? And obviously the cherry blossom and all that type of stuff. Was it always going to be that or was it actually going to be something else?
No, it was always going to be that. It's JDM inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Not that you hate Euro.
No. It's Japanese inspired, so it's like dragons and blossoms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
It's really lovely.
So when they're giving out the Aussie award, they're like, oh, we just had to do it. We just had to put one out there.
We're only saying it because we live here. Tony, you're going to win it every single time, bro, because I feel like there aren't really that many Aussie cars that rock up.
No, is the Aussie
there's-
scene big in the club?
I feel like there's so many.
Is it?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Like there's so many Fords and stuff that come out.
Really? Oh, man, I'm not paying attention.
I was enjoying the event. All the cars out there. Our whole group came out. It was amazing. let's dive behind the scenes of an event like that. How much effort?
Oh, it's a lot of effort.
And then in return, it's like, is your team very big that help you run such big events? Plus, you guys know all the interstate stuff. I know you're saying each state's to their own, but locally wise.
No, the team's not actually that big. It's just me.
Yeah, wow. Far out.
Yeah, I did have a team that helped me for a little bit, but they just got caught up with like uni and stuff like that. So
Life.
Life pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's just me.
Yeah, natural cause of life. So we know how much it is to hire the track out. I imagine it can't be as expensive to hire it for an event, but we understand like the practices and stuff that you have to do to speak to Sydney Motorsport Park just to have an event there is it's a bit of red tape because if not, they'll probably turn you down the first time you approach them. Like,
yeah, no, they were really nice. They were really sweet giving us the track that they gave us. Yeah, because that one, not a lot of people get access to it.
Yep.
So it was we felt really special that they gave us that for our birthday bash.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my favorite part of the park because it's got that little side, the Amaru circuit. Oh, I love that. I can't wait to send the MX-5 around. That thing is going to be amazing. It felt like I was at home because when I was parked up there, I forget the girl's name who I was parked up next to. She's got she drive the
S15.
Nissan? Yeah, the S15.
Sassy?
Sassy.
Yeah.
JDM, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, JDM Princess. That's it. Really nice girl. I was just like, I feel like I'm kind of just at home. This is where I normally park anyway. This is great.
Yeah.
You got an event coming up. I think by the time this podcast comes out, the event will already have happened. What's like, you say you want to keep things new and unique. Like, what's something, you don't have to give anything away, but like, are you striving to make like the next biggest car event now this year? Or like, have you got something in the works that you can sort of kind of touch on?
So with the with Saturday's meet, it's it's not really a meet anymore. I'm trying to sort of make it more like a culture thing.
Okay.
So like more vendors, more nightlife, sort of music and stuff like that. Yeah, so sort of like the birthday bash, but on a smaller, more casual scale.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
In terms of like more events, do you want to keep doing more of that, or do you want to, or is like the next birthday bash going to be in a completely different state? Are you going to WA? Like where?
I'm going to try and keep the birthday bash in Sydney.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you do it at Sydney Motorsport Park again?
No, actually, I wanted to do it at a different venue.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Everything's sort of I have to like think about everything again. Yeah.
That's fair. Honestly, I think Sydney Motorsport Park is an effort.
Yeah. No, but it's just shitty that it's the only motorsport park in Sydney.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like
Yeah.
it is, because like
I don't want it to be the same as last year.
Yeah, like Luddenham isn't big enough
Yeah.
to have, like, it's a nice track, but it's not big enough to sort of host that kind of same thing or police that same kind of like security going in and out of the event. I understand that. I'm trying to think of something else that would actually work. You and I had a chat off air, like when I was messaging you, I was like, you know, where it's never been done before, and I can't wait for someone to figure it out. And I overheard someone from America is here trying to do it, is the eastern suburbs of Sydney.
Oh yeah.
And trying to throw like a big car event in the eastern suburbs of Sydney. I'm not talking like the Vaucluse meets and all the type of stuff that those rich cars go to up on the hill. I'm talking like someone is trying to figure out a location in the east of Sydney, and it's like meant to be the next biggest thing.
Yeah.
I can't wait if that happens.
Yes, same. All I'm thinking is like, surely it's like all I can think is like someone has blocked off the huge highway that's right outside the Westfield. I'm not sure how much you get to the east or go towards Bondi,
idea.
but there's this huge bridge and it overlooks the whole of Sydney as you go past, and there's a huge Westfield like on the other side. If you were to block off either side of that highway, it would be the gnarliest view and the most epic place to host an event if you could pull it off.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is these eastern suburbs people got money.
So I was about to say, is the Dubai Prince coming over for that?
Mate, the Sultan is making his way on his magic carpet. He's going to be here in a second. Oh, but yeah.
No, I was actually still getting my head around how Jess just does it all by herself.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
us two, we're talking about like how do we expand and slowly get stuff off our plate so we could do more. But you just doing it all yourself. It's
I used to. I did have like a team, but staff come and go,
Yeah.
and so I end up pretty much doing it all by myself, always. Yeah.
Do you get to sleep?
I've actually, my New Year's resolution this year was actually to stop working too much. I was working a lot last year, hence the growth.
Yeah.
Because I was like non-stop working.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Which
I kind of
goes to show the effort you put in, you get returns, right?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of proof in the pudding.
but I've kind of like chilled a little bit. So the beginning of the year was really slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, hats off to you, man. Like
Thank you.
I've met like some, I don't know if you call them your team or if you hire these people and stuff, but like I know like of people in and around like Blossom. I think, I don't know. I always speak to Jay, whoever Jay is. I think he's the
Yeah.
photographer or whatever.
Yeah.
Nicest dude ever. Like,
Yeah.
just loves taking sick photos of sick cars. And every time he's at the track, I'm like, well, good job.
Yeah. He's really good with his photography.
Yeah. I'm going to have to pinch him for an event. I reckon.
He actually is secretly already doing that. That's why.
No, I love him. But,
But doing it for like a year, have you seen any really funny stories or fuck ups at any events, cruises, meets that you love to share? Or anything funny?
know.
Because there's surely a lot. Because we see a lot just attending and even a couple of our own little ones like,
I feel like, but I can't think of any off the top of my head.
I don't know if it's funny or if I'm just knuckling down on someone. It was at your event. That guy in that Golf who had to trailer in because he, like the stance
Yeah.
of his car and had to change his wheels. I was like, bro, this is so much. Like,
He had like a little piece of paper in the window as well that was like, it's static.
yeah.
like it's a sick build. We love it. But I remember our team because we had an early bump in and then he just sat in the middle of the road putting those wheels on.
Oh, bro.
Our team was fuming because a
Yeah.
couple of them were hungry. They were ready to dump the cars and get out of to get lunch before the event started because they wanted to get the cars clean stuff. We just had to wait there. And this dude just there casually putting on his show wheels.
But he was like, it's because I don't think your team would have told him to do this, but where he was changing all of this stuff was in the middle of the car park where you were trying to get all the cars to park. And it just killed me that he was doing it right there and then moved his car. I was like, oh, dude. Anyway, what were we going to say? It's because of something.
I think it's because that's where he was supposed to be like stationed.
Really?
Right? I don't know.
Oh, no. There's no way because all the vendors and stuff are in the middle.
Oh.
They're all those guys with the cool little mini cars. I don't even.
The K trucks.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, the K trucks.
Oh, yeah,
the
the
K trucks that we
K-trucks.
delved real deep into looking at, and then Chris nearly bought one right after the event.
Yeah. I remember something about one of those K trucks that they were there, and it's got the little writing on the side, and it was like, what did it say? It's like,
I don't know.
I'm turning now, good luck, or whatever.
I forgot what
It's on my phone. I'm bringing it up whilst this is going on. It says, imagine all the idiots driving on the left. And it's got the Japanese flag right on it. I was like, this is fucking awesome.
that's good.
Good event.
Yeah.
See, it still sticks on my mind. I've got this stuff favorited in my phone.
Oh. I'm flattered. Thank you.
It's all great. See?
Oh, that's so cute.
That's what I meant when I said I was on the second level, and I was like, "Oh, I'm up here." And whoever said it from one of you guys was like, "Whoever got that shot, thank you."
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I can't believe that many people came. Like, it's still like, I think about it, I'm like, I can't believe it.
The amount of people that rocked up.
Oh, yeah.
that.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Surely it's a birthday bash. It's your 1 year birthday. Everyone like we saw about it. As soon as we told our team, everyone's like, yes, get me in, get me a spot. I want to come.
Yeah.
That was.
Are you guys coming on Saturday?
I'm gonna try to. It's my brother's birthday, and if I don't go, he's probably gonna kill me. But I told the whole team. I haven't done a poll, but I told the whole team, so everyone knows.
Okay, good.
Yep.
What? Actually, that's a good question because a lot of people came with that event. Did you end like Did you anticipate that many people coming? And when there were that many people there, did you kind of have a mini freak out?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was like 2,500 or something like that.
You must have had to turn people away, right?
Towards the end, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, sorry, I meant like cars, not people. Well, I guess people too, but like, because you would have had a limit for the amount of cars there, and people would have just gone like, oh, fuck it, I'll just rock up with my car and I'll be there. But people like try come in and try.
Oh no, the show and shine area, like that whole area was blocked off.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I just remember it being stacked, and I was like, I don't know about this. I don't know if people are going to come in.
It was like an hour wait or something like that. I was shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got there early, because I was not.
We set up, and then like a second later, sitting on the chairs, we're facing the track. As soon as we turned back, the hill section of the car park, it was just filled.
Yeah.
It was just completely filled, and then we're like, holy shit, there's actually a lot of people here ready for this event.
Yeah. It was beautiful, like, because we knew people there, so we were just talking and having a yarn to everyone who decided to get there early. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
just like hanging out with everyone I wanted to hang out with. Like,
Yeah.
the next event.
Is there anything that you could?
Well, I was going to ask if I could do something.
Yeah, go for it.
I'd love to make it like as entertaining as possible. I'd love for us to be able to come to an event, and if it's like we pay for like a certain Car Culture Australia area, just like we would anyway for like where we have our cars. But I'd love to get, I saw this at Hin, I'd love to get like a TV area set up whereby we verse people, like everyone at the event. We make like a full competition style event of like Mario Kart, Gran Turismo. I don't care what.
That would be so fun.
What game we play, I don't care. Probably like a more arcade racer, so it's quicker and funner or whatever. But Rocket League, I don't care. The point is you get everyone there, and we'll cycle like groups of people through.
Yeah.
And just make it a full countdown. I'll even sponsor the award.
Yeah.
Whoever wins the series of that night, wins that award too.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just throwing ideas.
That's just ideas out there. That's just plans. Money making ideas.
I want to patent that idea. No, I'm kidding. Go for it. I just, it came to me, and I saw it at Hin Station. When they did that, I was like, Smarties.
I'm just jealous.
I was jealous.
Yeah.
We were there for 2 days. I was like, I need entertainment.
Yeah.
Did you go to Hin?
I did, yes.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
You guys had a big booth there, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. What the fuck am I talking about?
Yeah, they had a huge booth indoors, bro.
That's right. You were behind the MCA guys. You were right on the corner. I remember.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah,
That was right next to like all the hectic McLarens.
I don't know.
I remember inside. I just remember there being like the really insane cars, because you had automotive superstores like 4-wheel drives and all that stuff here. You were here, and then I just remember being, I don't know if it was a Ferrari or McLaren, but I just remember just seeing it as you walk through the front door
in front of Auto Element, and they had that unveiling Ferrari there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Love this stuff.
Yeah. I do want to like be more hands-on, or like get people more involved at the events and stuff like that. So like at the Sneakies meet that we're doing on Saturday, we're going to do the pizza burger challenge.
What's that?
I don't know, they're very well known for their pizza burger challenge. So if you finish this like ginormous like pizza burger, then you win something. I don't know what you win, but we're going to give away like a new set of the collection.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We got to send someone in there for that one.
Yeah.
Being Slim Dog. Slim Dog, I need you down from Queensland, bro.
Send in your hungriest people, bro. Let's do it.
I'll have him on speed dial for you.
Oh, that's nice. Speaking of the people, I want to do a little segment on the podcast, if you don't mind. It's the first time that we've ever actually done this.
Yep.
We talk about a lot of people that write in and send in audio messages, and I wanted to actually start announcing them just on the show, just like maybe just do one per episode. We might even do a whole episode where we actually run through everyone's comments and run through what everyone's saying.
Yeah.
But the reason why I wanted to bring this one up today is because when I heard it, it got to me. It made me laugh so hard. I just couldn't believe that someone was sent this in. But it's a good idea, and I would love to know what you think, because let's just play it. Let's just play it, and let's hear what we've got to think.
Yeah, I thought it was actually not too bad of a podcast. I had to do something for fucking 8 hours. I'm driving from Hay, suburb called Hay, to Mascot at the moment. And I was like, oh yeah, chuck this thing on. I got one idea. I'm going to give you a free idea, or give them a free idea. I reckon the next guest needs to be like one of those residents from Palm Beach. And I think it just should be an hour and a half of them just arguing back and forth about why,
This is good.
modified cars are shit. And
like, I reckon that would just be so entertaining.
Oh, like a Karen?
I would absolutely watch that. Like a full-on blow-up. Like, it would cause drama. I think you'd get a lot of clicks. Like, the entire car community would want to see it. I reckon the show needs some drama. Like, some real drama. And that is how you get it.
He just wants to stir the pot.
Yeah.
I get the stir in the pot stuff, but he's half right.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm not going to disclose his full name, but his name is Josh. Josh, thank you for sending that in. I think it's a good idea. I have no idea how the fuck we pull that off. I was curious if you had any ideas as to how we would pull some random person who genuinely hates cars to then do a podcast with us.
I don't know. I think you'd have to reach out somehow. I don't know.
We'll go to the shopping centre,
Yeah.
holding him aside. Who hates cars and
Yeah.
wants to get on an interview and talk about these loud, fucking annoying cars?
There's no way in hell we'd bring them in here because they defect every single one of us. They'd write all our number plates down and be like, no. An idea did come to me. And I thought to myself, what if we went outside Parliament House in Canberra? I'm sure there's loads of Karens out there who would just love to shut us all down. And we move the entire podcast studio out to Canberra. We'll do it right in front of the Parliament building, and we'll just do it, and we'll hash it out. I don't care if they're on for 5 minutes or 45 minutes, but we'll get new people on, and then they'll hash it out. We'll go full proper, they're going to share what they genuinely hate about us and why. And then we'll get everyone from Blossom and Car Culture Australia. This is my producer Dan's idea. We get everyone's car and we all just circle, because all Canberra is just fucking roundabouts.
Yeah.
And we all just circle roundabouts in hooning cars and just going crazy.
Okay, I'm down.
No.
Yay!
We'll do it when the Nats is on as well.
That's one idea. I want to hear it from other people who are listening to this podcast. I'd love to hear how you think we could actually pull that off.
Yes. Let us know. Send in comments on our socials, Spotify, YouTube. Let us know. Or if you have any questions, send them through. And you could be like Josh.
Yeah. I do actually I read them. I don't respond to everyone, but I do genuinely see it, and I'm like, oh, I should probably get onto that. And I'm like, fuck. Like you. I'm always out of time.
No, I don't read comments anymore.
Yeah, fair enough. But I want to. I genuinely do, but I don't know how I have time in my fucking day to get there.
Yeah.
I don't know how people do it. I love everyone, by the way. Don't please keep sending them. I'm trying. I'll get Dan to do it. Sweet.
Sure, done.
Thanks, buddy.
I'll do it for you.
Thanks, buddy. I
Another
really
thing to put
appreciate
on my plate.
it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You got any questions for us?
So what do you guys actually do?
That's a good question. Do you want to say this?
Like personally or as Car Culture Australia?
Yeah, as car culture.
You have to express.
I'll give you the
I
elevator
feel like,
pitch.
I feel
car
like
culture.
I've looked at your page so many times, and I don't actually know what you do.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So, in summary, we're a media production house, and we have been for the longest time, and this is where all our time goes, is into media production. So we've been filming series after series after series of, mainly because we didn't want to ever be behind and be late to releasing an episode, but we essentially just want to be a media publishing house, like an entertainment thing for cars, where the podcast is obviously one thing. We then got an NMX5 series, which we're turning into a track car. We've got our lovely host, Robin, who will also appear on the podcast one day. She's hosting her own series called The Top 10, which is basically everything in the world of the top 10 best cars of 2024, the top best Honda Civics ever made,
Just anything car related, she's on top of
it writes itself, right? And then we're also doing a whole bunch of other stuff which I don't really want to disclose, but like the whole idea is, best way I can describe it is like a donut media for Australia. That's it. And we want to do the Australian version of that so that it's actually relative to the people here. And we want to take that right across the country. We have our own personal gains and things that we want to do, and our event side of what we do, of our entire being of Car Culture Australia, is the track side of things. That's what we love, connecting the street to the track. But yeah, the whole what we actually do, which has not been released yet, which is why when you look, there's not much there. It's about to essentially go ham from May.
Oh, okay, cool.
As soon as the date hits, it's just,
Yeah.
everything is about to go live.
Yeah, I'm stressed now. I can't imagine how stressed I'm going to be from May onwards, because I essentially want to build something that releases a video Monday to Sunday every day of every week.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I love that.
Shit. I
Damn.
can't even keep up with like TikTok videos. So
Yeah. But we create it and we
Yeah.
let other people watch it, right?
yeah.
So what's really good about that for someone like yourself, for example, is that it's ripe with opportunity for us to actually engage. This podcast is just one of the ways we get to engage with you, right?
Yeah.
Events is definitely another way, but like there's a million other series that we have written down like in folders, and it's waiting in the wings. And whether it happens in like 5 months time or 2 years time, like it's, yeah, I've got gnarly ideas. We just need to obviously grow and release it very slowly, because we don't want to be premature.
Yeah.
So we're just controlling how that comes out and making sure that I don't have a heart attack. So we're not going to release it all at the same time.
Yeah.
But the podcast, we were going to hold off on actually releasing this, but when push came to shove, we're like, let's just do it. Let's just get it out there. It's a good way for us to talk to people and grow and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
It ended up blowing my mind. Like, and I genuinely thank every single person for listening to it, and people who watch it on YouTube. Like, it's amazing the fact that we get thousands of downloads now. And I thank the people listening. Like, I can't. Like, there's nothing else I have to say really, because if it's helping people connect and feel better, and that also provides opportunity for someone like yourself or anyone, if it's a car, like the smallest car crew to
A race driver,
a
business owner, like anyone.
Yeah, like anyone. Like, man, I'm all for it. All I love doing is just having a chat to people who love cars.
Yep.
That's
Exactly.
it. If that works for everyone else too, sweet.
Yep.
Did that summarize it for you? Sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like I can speak for a million years and may
We
not
can keep
actually
it
get
going
my
on.
may not actually get my point across.
So essentially, anything car related, we're trying to do or are in the plans of doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also keen for ideas. If you've got something that you want to do, and whether it's like an episode that you appear on or whatever for your car, like, man, like we have dynos and stuff here. Like we there's a million things that we are doing.
If you can make my car shoot flames.
That's a Z cushion. Every single 350 Z,
Yeah.
that comes up into here. So we have a dyno and a tuner. They're like, this is video of a Z shooting flames. I want that exact same setup. Not to say Duncan.
Yeah. Sorry, Duncan.
We love you and we love the car.
Yeah, what's with you guys and shooting flames?
Is it like an American theme? So Z's are very big over there.
I think it's well, for me, it's because of Instagram Reels.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there none of that Tokyo Drift stuff?
What's the most important thing that you think a car? No, I'm gonna rephrase this: turbo or supercharge?
I don't know.
I
I don't know that much about cars.
No, that's okay. But like for your car, I assume you know what a turbo is, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with Z's, you can only supercharge them. I don't know if you can turbo them.
Oh no, you can definitely turbocharge a Z. I can guarantee you. They dose like no tomorrow. But a supercharger, some would argue, is a safer bet. They do make a different noise, obviously, but like some would say that it's like a safer bet and more reliable power because it's instant, which is the difference, right? Difference between supercharger and turbo, you don't have any lag.
Yeah.
I'd love to turbo your Z.
Interesting.
If we can turbo your Z,
This is Jess's homework tonight. How do I turbo myself?
Yeah.
I don't want flames.
I'm gonna
I
go
want
home
a
and Google
turbo.
it.
And you get the 2 turbos that sit outside the back just before the exhaust tips. Yep.
I'm just saying you've already got the best exhaust for it. It's going to sound mint. If you put a turbo on that car, woo! I also sell all the parts for it, so if you ever want them, let me know.
That was actually the self plug.
That's not a sponsor of this podcast. I'm just letting you know if you ever need help, I'm happy to sort you out.
Yeah.
It would sound sick. It would sound absolutely mint.
I just want the flames
Just a flame.
for the gram.
For the gram. Smart girl. Yeah, okay. Get you in for a dyno day, and I think
Yeah,
That's-
that'd be so cool.
I think the next time, it's either the next time we get you on for an episode or just see you. I reckon we get you on for
I want to say at the track
yeah.
because we do it often.
Yeah.
Often.
If you're keen to do it, would you do a track day?
Yeah.
Do you think the car's ready for it now? Or there's
I don't know.
a somewhat prep that
It's literally just, I've bought it like that. I don't know.
Okay, we'll let you ease into
Yeah.
before we be like, end of March, we're heading out there.
I was going to say, it's been like a week, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We'll give it 3 more weeks. We'll know what's going on with your car then.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, we do come prepared. So we bring toolboxes, a trailer, everything, like, just in case one of us decides to fuck it up
Yeah.
on the day.
Yeah.
It's evident that it happens. Not to me, I'm just saying it. Well, it might one day. I might.
Reese knows all about it.
Yeah, Reese knows all about it. I might screw it up with this MX-5. I'm over not having a fast car.
Oh.
I had one and I sold it.
Oh, what'd you have?
I had a very mean black SS Holden Ute.
Oh, okay.
And it was very loud and it was very fast. And I took a sacrifice by taking this MX-5. It's going to be amazing when I do it. I just want it there already because I'm over driving a stock car.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah. Well, let's wrap it up on that because it is, like you said, it's 9:22. Yeah, let's wrap this up. It's bloody, we got a while to drive back home. So
Yeah.
With everyone that made it to the end, thank you very much for coming on the show today, Jess. Thank you for what you were doing for the car community with Blossom.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Like, there's not many people out there that are doing it, and you guys are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, all the audience that are still watching, thank you very much. If you like it, assuming you do because you've made it all the way here, be like Josh, send us in comments, voice memos, the whole lot. If you like it, follow, subscribe. If you want to be even more amazing, share it all over the social medias. We're on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
Yeah.
There's something.
Every streaming platform
Every
ever
social
made,
media
yeah,
on there.
yeah.
We're up as Car Culture Australia, so you can search us up there. All over the socials. I forgot to mention we didn't plug you. If they want to find you all over the social media, how should they do it?
Blossomsociety.co.
That's
Nice.
it. Any self-plug one?
Oh, no, it's fine. 350 BBY.
There it is. Okay, well, I guess that's a wrap for today.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Jess.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Me.